Today, we're going to be touring the latest and greatest from Princess Yachts. This is the Princess Y95. Officially, the length is 95 feet and 6 inches. It has a beam of 22 feet and 3 inches and a draft of 6 feet and 6 inches at its full load. Now, Princess also builds the X95. That's basically the largest yacht Princess is currently building. The X95, compared to this one, it's kind of fat. It's very voluminous on the inside and has a very unique design from the interior perspective. This one is much sportier and it has tons of deck space to enjoy. Don't get it twisted, it's still very luxurious and spacious on the inside. I'm going to show you a profile shot from the opposite side of the dock. We're currently at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. So as you can see, it has a gorgeous profile. It's an absolutely massive yacht. So let's cut back to the opposite side. And as you'll see right at the back of the yacht, you do have this huge transformer. Now this is what will act as your hydraulic swim platform. You can see a sea bob on there right now, but this platform can lower into the water. And you can also sit it flush on the back of the swim platform. You'll also see there is a built-in shower. And then you also have a door into the transom. And this will lead down to the beach club area. So we'll see that from the inside later on. For now, let's step up into the cockpit. So you'll see your alfresco dining area back here. You have the row of bench seating, and then you also have a bar area right down here. And then stepping into the main salon. Let's close this up behind us. There's a TV that pops up right here. As you can see, classic Princess, you have the beautiful interior. Currently, because of the sun, the shades are down, but you do have really large windows. You can see what that looks like from this side. Floor to ceiling windows, to be precise, over here. And on Princess Yachts, you have a bunch of different wood combinations to choose from. I think there are 8 combinations in total. The most common one that I see is typically the satin walnut. You can also get that in a gloss finish. You can also get different types of oak, but I believe this is the satin walnut finish. You'll see you have your dining table right here, and then you have another bar area as well. So behind this, you'll have a sink. You'll have your ice maker and refrigerator. And guys, we're at the boat show. It's very busy. So normally when I'd have private time, I would prefer to open up everything and show it all to you. On this one, we can't open up everything. We kind of have to keep it moving. So I apologize for that. But if we step through this large door, this is where you find the galley. You have a huge wall of refrigeration. So you have 4 freezer drawers, 2 large refrigerator drawers, the side access door, wine fridge down here, pantry storage. You have your integrated dishwasher, and then you have Wolf appliances on this one. I know some of you prefer Miele, but Wolf is still a very high-end brand, pretty much on the same level. These are very expensive, very reliable appliances. And this galley is shaped like an L, so you can kind of back out into the hallway and then make your way in from either direction. Across the hall, we have the day head. And then you do have the owner's suite up on the main deck. You have a lovely seating area right here, and I like these window features in the ceiling. Big windows as well. Flush mounted TV to the wall. You have a dressing table over here. I believe one of these is a refrigerator. I know I said I'm not going to open everything up, but I did want to show that off. And then here, it looks like we have the walk-in closet. Guys, we didn't even have time to do an initial walkthrough. We're just kind of going for this one. But I have seen the layout online when I was previewing this yacht, or just preparing for the show. So I'm not a fortune teller. I have seen pictures in the layout, but we've never actually stepped foot on board. But I do know, well, obviously you have the double vanity, and then you also have the heated towel rack, and the floor is also heated. So let's head down to the guest cabins. You have this beautiful staircase in the middle, another side access door. And I really like this vertical feature. You have the mirror behind it with the wood panels in a vertical fashion. All the way forward, we're looking at, I believe, the VIP. Their ensuite is located right here. And I really like the contrast that Princess does. So this is the satin walnut finish I was talking about. And then they have one of their gray options. It looks black, but it technically is gray. They have that in here, so it's a very high contrast into the ensuite. And then I would imagine this is the closet. This is a really good size. You have the built-in shelves. And then technically, excuse me, this would be considered the VIP, but also it's just as nice as any other owner suite. So, I mean, honestly, it could be, you could technically count both as equivalent owner suites. It's really your preference if you wanted this to be the VIP or have the VIP upstairs. But this is the full beam of the yacht. Same size TV, huge window. One thing that always cracks me up at these boat shows, we have the Sunseeker booth right opposite of the Princess. Obviously, they're both UK yacht builders, little rivalry there. And then here's the closet in here. Let's see if we can find the light. There we go. And then another settee over here. So both rooms equally impressive. And it looks like we have the same situation with, here, let's just step into the shower. You have the heated floor, heated towel rack, toilet over there. And then obviously I was just in it, but you have the shower right here. And it is a rainfall, of course. Then over here on the port side, we have one more cabin here with the 2 single beds, but these can be pushed together to form a larger bed. They have their closet right here, as well as an ensuite, of course. Then we have one more cabin across the hall. Same thing as before. These are 2 singles. They can be pushed together. And last but not least, the last ensuite. All of these en-suites and rooms are a really good size. No one's going to be feeling cramped or left out, that's for sure. Here's that detailing I was talking about. I really love the look of that. So I think we'll continue on up. Here is the wheelhouse. So obviously you have your steering wheel. Looks like we have Garmin multifunction displays as well as multiple bonding screens. So that is a monitoring system for the yacht. You also have your compass right here, bow and stern thruster, throttle control, VHF radio, all of the rest of the systems and controls for the yacht. And then the new seats, I mean, I say new, they've been out for a year or two, but these newer seats from Princess, beautiful stitching in them. I really like the look of these. And then here, little L-shaped seating and a little coffee table. And then this yacht is basically in a raised pilot house design, because this is the pilot house, and then we can access the flybridge right from this door. All right, so stepping up onto this upper deck, this is a huge deck. Now, when I was talking about you have so much deck space on this one, this is what I'm talking about. You have the very modern design with the glass on the back, so you have uninterrupted views. You have freestanding furniture out here, and this can be customized to your liking. Then let's give you a view all the way from the back of this, and we'll just walk all the way forward. You can see an alfresco dining area right here. You also have your second helm station right up here. And these 3 screens, these will pop up from this section here, so it can be very streamlined and tucked away when you don't need it. So obviously you have a redundant set of controls up here. 2 more of these beautiful Princess stitch seats. Little L-shaped seating right here. And then another bar area right down here. And there's also a TV that pops up right here. And now we have even more deck space to check out, because up here, this is how you access the bow area. Guys, take a look at this. Massive sun pads stretched across the length of the beam. You have cup holders and teak lined in the middle. That's definitely a nice upgrade. Sometimes you just have the GRP, which is fine, but having the full amount of teak really elevates the space in my opinion. And you also, a few more steps down, you have this bench as well with your speakers on either side. And then I think this is a little ice chest right in the middle, or a mini fridge. So you can fill this up with ice, you can put your champagne in there or just some cold drinks. And then there's a drain at the bottom of it. So all the ice, you can just drain it right out. Let me step all the way up here. Guys, just take a look at this beautiful shot of the Princess. You have to let me know if you prefer this one over the X95 or if you like the Y95 more. I'll link my tour of the X95. It was from a couple years ago when it first debuted, but I'll link that down in the description if you want to check it out. All right, so we're still gonna go down and check out that beach club. We're gonna check out the engine area.
It's a nice flight. Very spacious. But it is a 95.
This will lead us back down to the aft deck. And if we come over here, we do have a side boarding gate. Then I believe this is the door to the engine room. So you push that button and it unlocks. Then we can make our way down here. Whew. All right, so crew cabin number 1, we have bunk beds. You have your washer and dryer behind these panels. Crew cabin number 2, 2 more bunk beds. And then we have a couple different doors here. Here is the ensuite. There we go. And it's a pretty decent size. It's finished, you know, kind of plain. You do have a little bit of stone right here for the vanity. It's a very small one. And you also have a little bit of stone lining the floor as well. So you do have some upgraded materials in here. Not fully upgraded, of course. It's just the white GRP it looks like, but still decent. And then here, this must be the captain's cabin. Let's get this light on. There we go. So you have a, it's kind of, I would say it's a double bed. It's a pretty small double, so single and a half or double. And then his or her ensuite is right here. So it looks like you can fit up to 5 crew, depending on how you want to run the boat. And then I talked earlier about the beach club back here. That's separated by this door. One thing I really love about this area is it is a flexible space. So you can see that's the transom door. You have your little table here, a couple stools, and just a little bit of seating. This entire garage door will flip up and you have the speakers built in as well. So this can become a true beach club area. You can see the bar top here because you do have, I would imagine, another refrigerator. And then a microwave as well. There's also a TV and a sink. And then a monitoring system, another bonding screen, so the crew can monitor everything that's going on. But the nice thing is, when this area is not being used as a beach club, you can close this up, and right now, it's essentially set up as a mess area for the crew. And on a yacht of this size, under 100 feet, I think that makes a lot of sense. You get that great versatility. Definitely a big pro, in my opinion. And then we'll also be able to access the engine room from in here. That'll be through this door. So we can see our generator over here. 2 engines here. Let's step up over here. The other generator, you can see it peeking through. You have a pair of MAN V12 engines. They're 2,000 horsepower each. You have a top speed of 24 knots, and you can cruise in the high teens at a range of 350 nautical miles. But just for perspective, if you drop it down to 8 knots, full displacement speeds, you're looking at around 1,800 to maybe 2,000 nautical miles. So it's one thing I wanted to always keep in mind whenever I talk about range. It's just an estimate, and the speed changes that estimate greatly. So pretty capable yacht. This yacht is staying crazy busy, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Princess Yachts America for granting us access on board. In my opinion, I'm a big fan of this Y95. I think it's a fantastic yacht, and I like how it gives you a vastly different experience than you get on the X95. You can truly get, even though Princess is a production builder, you can really get exactly what you want with all the options, the customizations, and the different layouts. So they have so many great models to choose from. Let me know what you thought about this one in the comment section down below. We will catch you next time.